Here's how to tie the Prusik Hitch knot. It's most commonly used in climbing to climb up a rope because as you pull it, it provides a lot of friction. But as you release it, you can freely move the knot upwards the rope. To tie this knot, you first need to get a Prusik loop, which is essentially a fixed loop which is created with a double fisherman's knot. Place the end of the loop in front of the rope and then take the other end and wrap it around the rope. Now continue wrapping it around another 2 or 3 times. Now take the end with the knot and pull it to one side. And finally, dress this knot so that in the end it looks exactly like this. It's important to do this part because it improves the overall friction. If you pull on it and it still slides, then you can wrap it around another time. The good thing about the Prusik loop is that you can load it in both directions and it still works just as fine. Its only downside is that it will not work with frozen or wet rope. In these instances, it's better to use a mechanical Prusik. To ascend a rope using Prusik loops, you need to get 2 loops, one on top and one at the bottom. You need to attach the top one to your climbing harness and you can place your feet through the bottom one. Essentially, you need to pull up the top Prusik loop, then the bottom one, then again the first one, and by doing this, you can slowly and safely climb up a climbing rope. Here's how to tie both versions of the slip knot, otherwise called the slipped overhand knot. If used for knitting or creating a snare, then tie it using the first technique. Create a pretty large loop and then tie a simple overhand knot around the standing end. So the main idea behind it is that if you pull on the standing end, the loop will tighten itself and keep tight around the object. But if you want to create a quick release stopper knot, then use the second technique. Simply create a bight at the end of the rope and then with it tie a simple overhand knot. This will act as a stopper knot, so you can tie it after other knots to make them more secure. And if you want to untie it, simply pull on the end and the knot will come undone by itself very easily. Here's how to tie the square knot. Start by placing both rope ends next to one another and then wrapping the second one around the first one. Now again, place both of them next to one another and wrap the right one around the left one, like this. Finish, pull both ropes while holding the rope ends, then release them and pull again. Make sure to leave the ends rather long because this knot tends to slip if pulled with a lot of force. For very simple applications, this knot is secure enough to connect to shorter ropes. If you want something more secure, you could do 2 turns around each rope instead of 1. But once tightened and put under load, it becomes pretty much a big mess that's very hard to untie. A much better solution would be to tie a figure-8 bend knot instead, which we covered in another video. Here's how to tie the Alpine Butterfly Bend. Take the end of the first rope and wrap it around your left hand once and place the end between your 2 fingers like this. Now take the end of the second rope, place it next to the first one and wrap it around once again like this so that both ends cross over here. Finally, take the ends of both ropes with your other hand, place them over and underneath the 2 bottom strands to finish the knot. Use it anytime you need to connect 2 ropes. It's very secure and super easy to learn, which is why it's a really useful knot to know. You can even use it for critical situations like climbing, but remember to keep the tag ends pretty long to account for slippage while the knot settles in. Here's how to tie the Taut-Line Hitch. Start by wrapping the free end around the object. Then go around the standing end twice in the direction of the loop. Now take the end and cross over and do another turn in the same direction. And finally tug the end underneath itself like this. It's a very simple slide and grip knot that you can use anytime you need to tension the guy lines of your tent or your tarp, or if you need to make a close hanging line. If it still slides when you pull on it, you can do 3 turns or even 4 turns before finally finishing the knot. This will make it harder to slide, but it will have much more friction. And that's how a finished taut-line hitch should look like. To learn other useful knots, subscribe to our channel.